Hello everyone, and welcome to the second tutorial for the game. The second tutorial is going to be based around, it's going to be based around, okay, let me say this. It's going to be based around, weapons. It's going to tell you how to make weapons, and yeah, that's what I'm going to be talking about. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to grab the cubes and you want to put them into workspace. Now, for my example, I'm going to make a custom throwable cube. For my first example, this is how to make a custom throwable cube, and I'm gonna just call this purple throwable cube, and it's gonna be. Now that actually does look purple. Yeah, it's gonna be called the purple throwing cube. Now its tier will be 3, and yeah. But I do want to show y'all something. If you go in game, and we're just gonna wait for this load. Okay, good. If you go in game and you /m purple throwable cube. See, it won't do anything compared to the throwable cube, which you can do that. And you can damage stuff. So I'm going to be showing you how to fix that. What you do is you want to go to Assets, Tool, Functionality, go down, you want to go to Functionality Server, and you want to double click that. So now we're here. You see all this stuff? You want to go here. Right now, we're just going to copy the throwable cube, and we're just going to give it like 3 times the amount. And now we're just going to call it purple throwable cube. This is how long it takes to regenerate, so I'm going to half that. Now, yeah, you could just go through all that, but I'm not. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, good. We're here. We're at where I actually wanted to be. So let's do for that. So what you. Well, I never knew this before, but I'm just going to do this now just so you can use it in your offhand. You want to use purple throwable cube. You want to type purple throwable cube. Then you want to go to throwable cube. And you want to just go down. You want to drop down a couple lines. You want to paste it back in. So you're going to want to duplicate that. And you just name this. By the way, this has to be the name of the throwable cube. Now, you can see all this stuff. You don't have to worry about any of this. But I can give you a brief rundown. This is how far away from the player that whenever you click, it'll get from. And this is the velocity, also known as how fast it travels. And all we really need to know is that you can change this. So I can make it so that it just does like 30 damage, so it does double. And this is like, yada yada. This is just all like stuff that we're not going to get into today because that's for an advanced tutorial whenever we're doing much more advanced kind of like stuff. So we're now going to go to crafting. We're going to duplicate any cube and we're going to call it purple throwable cube. And you can do this with anything. I'm just going to make, you can just do this with any item. You can make any item like this. But I'm going to just call it purple cube. You got to combine purple cube and a throwable cube. So now whenever you go on /m purple cube, /m throwable cube, bind them together, purple throwable cube. And look at that. By the way, just a bit of a note, be careful with velocity, because sometimes it's like that one thing that I saw where if pretty much if something goes too fast, it'll just go straight through it. But also, you see this? Yes, this is a sword. This is what we're going to be talking about next. By the way, the offhand is an animation. I will have to fix that. But yeah, so this is our next thing that we're going to be working on. So, I'm going to show you how to do this. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to find where the sword is, duplicate it, or just duplicate any weapon. Like, you can duplicate anything and then just follow along. but there are a few specific ones. And after this video, I'm going to call it the white cube sword. I'm going to go into it, and I am going to just delete the mesh. Yeah, I'm just going to delete the texture. Hold up. I want this to be I thought this was going to change to the exact same size. Apparently not for some reason. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it white. Not have any reflection. And I had an idea for how I was actually going to do this. Now. I'm just gonna get the mesh part texture. By the way, yes, you know, I'm just gonna do just I'm gonna just if this isn't working, you know, I got a better idea. So as I was saying in the other video, or this is what I was saying you can't do. You can just load in a what? Why doesn't it have its texture? Oh, I missed its texture. Doesn't matter. So, pretty much you can do this, and actually just because I called it cube, I might as well just grab and paste on up. Oh, just automatically did it, I guess. Okay, well, that's good. So, inside of the sword, you want to make sure you have all these sounds, and the handle is not necessary. It just makes sure that it just says that, oh, the player will have a specific spot. Enchant tags, we'll get into other things about that later. But yeah, let's just say the tier of it's going to be tier 4. And yeah, so you can probably predict that if you go in game it won't work. So now what you want to do is you want to go back to assets, back to tools, and you go back to functionality script. So here, this is where we're going to do the first part. You want to copy any line of this code, go down, paste it back in, and name it what your sword is. Now, you can just see all this stuff up here. It's just mass. This is just the durability. So it's gonna be like that compared to the normal sword. So now, just like what we did with the other one, you just want to scroll down. And then you want to just keep scrolling down, and you want to find where, okay, there you go. You want to find sword, or any kind of sword. I prefer just going straight from sword. And you want to drop down a couple lines and paste it back in. Now you just name it your sword. For example, white cube sword. I'm going to double its damage. And there are definitely ways to change cooldown. But I don't know really how to do that. But that doesn't matter. So pretty much once you do that, you want to put, oh wait, I forgot, I gotta make it so you can actually craft it. So I'm gonna call this white cube sword. And the way you make it is white cube and a sword. So combining those two things together will give you a white cube sword. And you want to just put the cubes back into here, and now I'll demonstrate to you how this works. So first of all, /item sword. Wait, I just realized I gave myself a sword to open up the box to get the sword. So that didn't really work out. I wished it would. But yeah, anyways, you get that. You can wait for no more cubes on, and just swing yourself. Oh yeah. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, so okay, I understand the issue. But if you want to understand why this happened, I sort of kind of didn't know this existed, but I also still kind of did. If you make something have multiple crafting recipes, there'll be a chance that you get one item and a chance that you get the other item. So in this case, you have a chance of getting a white cube sword and or yada yada. So also, I know the issue. In this case, the issue, I believe, is because with the go to rig editor, yep, that's the issue. It's not welded to the handle. So you have to weld it to the handle, I think. Because I think this sword's welded to the handle, right? technical difficulties. I am confused on why this isn't working. This worked before, because I've made other swords in my other game, of course. It might just be because of the multi-crafting recipe. I don't know, and I'm gonna check it out. So I just do /item white cube sword, so that you hold it. If I drop it on that, and I get a sliced cube, picking up this to work. Then if I drop on another cube, and yeah, as I said, it is chance. So if I get white cube, then a sword. Okay, well, I guess it just works. There isn't really much I can show you right now, because, so that. Yeah, that's how you make your own weapon. But yeah, just try to avoid doing that by giving things multiple crafting recipes. But actually, I think I'm gonna do it. I can just make it so it's a sliced cube plus a sword. So that's what I'm gonna do real quick. So I'm gonna go back to the white cube sword crafting recipe. I'm gonna just change white cube to sliced cube. So now if you want to do it, you want to get a white cube, a sword, and then another sword to make the white cube sword. Why? Because you get a white sliced cube, and then you combine it with a sword, and then you get this in return. So yes, it does do damage, as I said. So cool, look at that. It did this, it's cool. But yeah. In the future, there's gonna be a lot more I'm gonna talk about in the future. This is just it for today's video. I'll just look for tomorrow, because tomorrow, I will actually tomorrow be making my first advanced tutorial, because the way I'm making the schedule right now is just pretty much, it's going to be, 1 or 2 normal, or it's going to be every third video is going to be an advanced tutorial of the tutorial before that. Well, pretty much the way I'm going to say it is, the next video is going to be an advanced tutorial on making cubes, and then the next advanced tutorial would be an advanced tutorial on how to make the advanced swords. Pretty much what I'm going for in this video, or pretty much what I'm going for in the future. So yeah, and also I think next video I'm going to be explaining how to make bosses, which will mean I'll have to load in my, well, I would say I would have to copy in the other animations, but no, I can just copy in the other bosses and demonstrate. But yeah, so pretty much that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Remember, like, subscribe, and yeah, bye bye.